we had another incident where we had 2024 rules and 2014 rules at the same time, and that was the sleep spell.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy. I put it to everybody, basically do what you want, because in theory, that's what it says on the package. 2014 character next to a 2024 character will work seamlessly. I think by the book, if it's in the 2024 thing, it replaces the 2014 thing. So I don't know. Rules is written. I don't think this is what should have happened, but two characters cast sleep. One character was a 2024 sorcerer. One character was a 2014 paladin. And I am all for the compare contrast the thing here. I want to see my theory is that a player running a 2014 character is going to feel incentives, pressure to migrate to 2024, buy a new book. Those things are always going to be more appealing, more powerful. Um, and that held true for sleep. Sleep is now a save. You don't roll hit dice and compare that to the hit dice comparison. It's straight up DC. I want to say it was wisdom. And it's a spellcaster's DC. And it's a 5 foot radius, which is a whole nother conversation. Which is
Yeah,
the
so it's an area of effect spell in a sense, a very small area,
yes. Yeah.
but yeah. So the way sleep worked before was it was a number of hit points.
Yes.
It was a spell attack basically. You're rolling a number of d8s to see how many hit points, a hit point
Yeah. It
pool
was
that you could apply to several characters.
there's a there's a couple things that work like that, but it's a pretty unique mechanic, right?
Yeah,
So it's hard for me to say new sleep bad because new sleep is more in line with the rest of the design philosophy of the game. It's a little easier for a new person to understand. I think it's my bias is I like the old sleep because it's different and interesting, and I kind of like Magic being weird and different and interesting because they're coming from different schools and different places and whatever. I think I'm willing for Magic to be a little more complex than Icewing Sword, you know.
yeah,
But yeah, it's hard for me to be like I know I like it because it's vestigial, and it's again it's that experiment of like how do I get back to beginner's mind here? If I was starting from zero, I take away my biases, like which one of these is new sleep is easier to onboard to explain to a new player. This works like everything else works. Um, and in theory is less math. No, in practice it's less math. Um,
yeah. But there's something fun about taking a handful of dice and dumping them on
yes.
the table. I mean,
Yes.
that's very satisfying.
Yes.
And sleep was one of the first times I had ever done that. Way back when I got this. You
Yes. It's
know,
like it's that same, it's the fireball feeling. It's the same, like, especially, level two. You're like 5d8. It's like, oh, but I need more. Can I borrow some dice? I don't have enough dice to make this happen. It's an exciting moment at the table. You guys rolled terrible last night.
oh my god.
So it wasn't a great, this is why you need to repeat experiments. One time is just an anecdote. No, nothing had you two sleep spells were cast on 5 creatures. Nobody dropped.
No, no.
I was rolling hot, so I think it was like 17, 18, 19. Like I was rolling, I'm a very swingy dice person, so like I was on last night. But the three that were in the 5 foot radius, which is a weird, I'm a snap to grid guy, and then it's like, well, if I put this on the corner of on a corner on a vertice, I get 4 squares. It's like, yes, but we were playing on a hex map. So we
Yeah,
had like it ended up it was like this is a 5 foot radius and a 15-foot diameter. And I'm not gonna argue about it any longer. Like I'll give you the
yeah,
three.
yeah.
Because they were
Well,
standing in a line. That's right. If I yeah.